My first Chabad experience was the second Shabbat of freshman year, when Chabad was open to everyone to go for the first time. And there were a lot of loud, crazy people there, but I really enjoyed the warm atmosphere and the hot soup.
I remember it being really loud and really cramped, and I felt really suffocated, and it was really traumatic for me.
I don't think I remember my first Chabad experience, but I can tell you about my second Chabad experience. I think it's just a classic Friday night. And I was so confused what this rabbi was doing on the chair and encouraging everyone else to stand on the chairs in his house.
I was extremely popular, and Ollie Gordon was immensely jealous of me because I made so many friends and I made such an impact in one night at one meal, and he hadn't made any impact in 3 months.
It was a mid-year, so it was classic. Parents asked everyone who was there for the first time to get up and answer a question. And I don't remember what the question was, but I'm sure it was something very embarrassing.
The Shabbos that all the freshmen were going, so it was a lot of friends, and I remember it being like really packed and overwhelming and just like really crowded and lots of people, and it was like a little intimidating at first.
Noel Fagi was shocked and petrified by the environment, and yet here I am 4 years later. So it seems to have worked out.
Yeah, it's the me. It's just not abbreviated.
Meal entry. And I get excited.
Meal equivalent?
The me in ours, me P, would stand for main event.
Middle East.
Main event? Did somebody already say that?
Most experienced player.
He gives a lot of weird ones.
Sing just any song you want.
But the first time I brought friends, the question was, will you find your Louis love?
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
Oh yeah, if you were gonna take revenge on your boyfriend for doing something, what would you do?
If I was going to be arrested for anything, what would I be arrested for? And I said trespassing, and I almost got arrested for trespassing, so there you go.
Parents asked what year would it be, like what age would it be a tragedy that you're not married by?
Something about sex. It was like your
Okay,
parents
yeah,
having
yeah.
sex. How did our parents tell us about the birds and the bees? I guess they were preparing to tell Mendel.
Your parents once asked if you could eat dinner with anybody from heaven, who would it be? He specifically said heaven, not hell.
I don't even know what color it is now, because I always go at nighttime. So I'm going to say dark.
Like a candy house. So it'd have like green shutters, bright yellow roof, something like that. Something that really stands out. And we want Mashiach now across the top.
The blue and green of RSVP.
Knee-jerk reaction is pink, but that's because I'm a pink person.
Some kind of color that didn't show the fingerprints on the wall when you do this, you know?
I love people that have sparkly rainbows. It should be tasteful.
Light green.
I'd like some splatter paint going on, and I think the kids would have a lot of fun with that. And parents would too.
Just do a entire Israeli flag on the outside.
I'd go for a blue and white kind of thing. Like stick with Israel, but then also Brandeis, and also like blue as a color in the world.
I don't even want to talk about the bristlets. It was a scarring experience.
Upsharing. Not because I haven't been to an upsharing before, but because I have never had chubby's chickpea before.
My favorite event is I-Learn and all the events that are for I-Learn participants.
Mendel's bar mitzvah. Partially because of self-promotion. I got to play on drums in front of a bunch of people, that was always fun. But also because it was one of the few times where you see, at least to me, you saw genuine emotion out of like the kids. Like Mendel seemed like genuinely like happy and like to be part of the Brandeis community, which is weird out of a 13-year-old kid.
I really enjoyed the Chabad project last semester. It was the first time that Chani parents did it, and I loved all of it.
My favorite is Chabad lunches.
Okay.
from the island, like island participants or people who go to the special davening service.
The way that I get through the week is really just by thinking about the weekend and all the fun activities that happen on campus and off campus, and Friday night at Chabad is definitely the highlight of the weekend.
The korban. I didn't think I was gonna like lamb, and it was really delicious. And not all students in college get to go to a fake korban sacrifice ceremony.
Yeah, definitely For the Love of God, which I guess just started fairly recently. I have so many like different spiritual interests, but that was an event that really really grabbed me. Like I felt like for the first time I was able to connect with prayer, and I didn't really even know how to pray. So
I love the Ufaratsta. After coming in third last year, I surprised myself even at the last 5 seconds and won this year. So that really stands on my mind as winning my first 5K. So still waiting for that prize.
Oh, he once unraveled it for us. It was really long. I don't know how many inches because like I'm not good at that, but it was like here.
I give it like a Yosemite Sam.
20 inches.
The Israeli land.
It looks like
the map of Israel.
That's
what I want to say. It's
Israel.
the length of the map of Israel.
Yes.
3 feet.
I'm feeling that. I'm feeling like a nice, hefty beard. Which you should really wear out more often, parents.
I'd say it's probably anywhere from 5 to 7 pounds, and I'd say it's about 1.5 feet long. Just guesstimate.
How long did President Lawrence last at Brandeis? Span.
Oh, well, first of all, I hope it's a girl, just because you know there's a lot of boys.
Mendel again.
Christina. I think they should shock everyone.
Maybe something with like a Yiddish name like Chaya Bela.
Baruch Shem Tov.
Definitely Roan. It goes for either a boy or a girl, so it's perfect.
Aharon is a solid name. That's my name.
Parents Jr., Connie Jr.
Yeah, that's good.
I don't think I'm gonna name their next kid. I think I'm gonna let them name their own next child.
We could go with the classic Rachel, Rebecca, or Sarah.
The Rebbe. Isn't that like classic?
The most memorable moment at Chabad was when the Chani passed around her placenta. It was in a Ziploc, you know, one of those like gallon bags, and she passed it around to all of the tables in the sukkah.
When Chani brought out the placenta of one of her children, the first thing that came to my mind was like, this is really unsanitary, and what is she doing?
Sukkot, I actually called Connie's placenta. So that was super exciting to have that bond with Connie.
There was one time where Parrot was done singing, and like we just all start chanting BPL. So he calls Rohan up, has him stand on Parrot's seat, and sing BPL for the entire Friday night dinner.
I was part of the Purim planning process, and lucky for us, the police came on Friday night instead of Saturday night.
They won the Modern Maccabee Award.
Second days of Sukkot, junior year. So naturally, as you can imagine, 21st birthday, second days of Sukkot, Chabad, outdoors, raining.
The Chanukiah for the first night of Hanukkah, and it was very special moment.
At some point in the evening, I ended up dancing on the table. The table then collapsed just a little wee bit as me and Parrots were dancing.
I remember a lot of Parrot's speeches, but one that stands out the most is when he stood up on the chair and he was silent for a good like 2.5 minutes, and then he just said Shabbat Shalom and sat down. But there's one Simchat Torah when it started raining like crazy, and like it was like the entire the heavens were collapsing. But a lot of people stayed, and it was amazing. It was like everybody was wet, and it's just like nobody cared, and Parrots was really awesome. And
someone rang the doorbell, and Parrots was like giving his devar or whatever, and he had like this very perplexed look on his face. He's like, open the door, let them in. And it was a Chinese delivery man, and he had like 2 bags full of food, and everyone looked at him, and I could like the delivery man's face probably was like, he was so scared. He had no idea like 1,000 kids were in this, this house. And Paris just had the classic line. He was like, "Who doesn't like my wife's cooking? Like, bring it up with me now."
I should mention something about throwing up on their porch.
Sish threw up.
Yeah, Sish threw up.
That was funny.
That was fun. I was holding the bag.
Like the first weekend of Brandeis, she was that girl.
It's just late Friday nights at Chabad, just chilling with Ghani and Paris. Not necessarily both of them at the same time, but one or the other. After the big crowd leaves, you're just kind of sitting around the table and really just getting to talk and know each other.
Oh wait, I have like a lot of answers for this.
Probably in the garage.
Can I tell you a place that I've done something risque in?
Question. Oh, back staircase around from the kitchen, so the extra staircase.
Probably in Sarah's Corner.
Sarah's Corner is a good one. I had some fun times in Sarah's Corner, but definitely the closet downstairs. The storage closet downstairs.
The closet where they keep the alcohol during like some customer.
Probably just like front and center, like like table 7.
The basement, but like closer to like under the staircase, if there were a place under the stairs.
Closet next to the kitchen.
No idea.
It looks like a whole just kind of family normal living space house, like with sofas and chairs and tables.
Probably a torture chamber.
Well, I would hope that there's bedrooms.
It could be like a portal to Narnia, or I really have no idea.
No, we all know the answer to this question. Flowers for honey.
Probably a bottle of wine.
I think my keys, because it's just really inconvenient to have to leave them on campus.
Yeah.
An extra shirt, some costumes, and a few beers for me and Mendel. And JoJo.
I would bring Pull & Peel Twizzlers.
I'd bring a water bottle because I only drink purified water.
Tequila.
We never regret not going home for a Chag. It's always fun to be here and be at Chabad.
I have spent the past few Rosh Hashanahs at Chabad, and it's been really nice to have that home away from home. Always know that I have somewhere to go and feel comfortable.
Sukkot. It was one of the first days, and it's very small, intimate, and we got to know a lot about everybody who was there because of the size of the group, and I just got to meet new people, and it was just a very warm but cold environment.
Simchat Torah, because it's the best of both worlds, like Simchat Torah and Simcha.
Simchat Torah, more specifically. I believe about 3 chairs.
Purim this year was just like out of this world. Staying late, just getting to dance with Ghani and Paris and with all of our close friends. There was just such a feeling of family, and it was really special and kind of encapsulates Chabad in a nutshell.
Oh, mushroom rice.
Obviously, I can't choose.
They're the chicken, roasted vegetables, the sesame noodles, all the above. Chicken soup.
I really like the pesto pasta.
I love the beet salad.
I like when Ghani cooks things that in other places would be dessert.
Oh, definitely the carrot at the bottom, blueberry at the top, kugel. But the mushroom rice definitely comes in a close second.
The cranberry apple kugel.
The salads, like hands down.
Brownie pie.
Well, the first time I ever ate gefilte fish was at Chabad.
Chicken soup is one of my favorites. It's a classic.
Chicken. The chicken's great.
The chicken's always
The chicken's
phenomenal.
always on point.
I've always wondered about people who go together. I go by myself.
Oh, a lot. Oh,
Like a
at
number.
least I'd say 9.
All the way to the office. It's always on the office building.
Across the street near the railroads. Those bushes over there.
To be honest, I don't go to the bathroom at Chabad. Have a little bit of a phobia of the bathroom there.
I want to say 3 additional people.
I've probably been in there with 4 girls at once.
Like, I'm flexible. I got nothing to hide, so I'm going all over the place.
Definitely in the parking lot, right near the trees, near the train track.
It can only fit one. They need a new bathroom.
4, and it fits us perfectly. One on the toilet, one in front of the bathroom, one by the window, one by the door. It works.
I'm gonna go with the tree to the right, right before the railroad tracks.
On the train tracks, yeah.
Probably like 2,
I'd say like 6.
but like a lot more could fit.
A lot has gone down in that bathroom. Like from the same cup?
What kind of drink have I not shared with parents?
Whiskey. It was from Ethan's Supply.
Glenmorangie? Bacardi?
Oh yeah, plenty. It was definitely wine. I don't think I can handle the hard stuff he drinks.
It's normally scotch, but I do enjoy the l'chaim with Fanny, maybe more than I enjoy the l'chaim with parrots.
Svedka? Did I say Bacardi?
I helped set up, so then he gave everybody a shot of some type of blue label or red label, and it tasted like a rubber tire.
Macallan. 12, 15, and 18. Not on Chabad's budget. Please, everybody, be sure to donate.
For Plotched?
Sarah. What to hear my own name?
He can fit a Kendrick Lamar line into one of his speeches.
I am serious, and don't call me Shirley.
He who sleeps with an itchy butt wakes up with a stinky finger.
I have a favorite Chabad child, and it's a tie between Mendel and Ellie. But if you really made me choose, sorry Mendel, it would have to be Ellie.
I was part of the Chabad song, right? Like, what is it?
Best kept secret.
It's always Chabad time. It's always like, the credit's always given to G-Pod and Rita, but like, I made up all those lyrics.
Sometimes I carry my keys there. I've never had the chicken at Chabad. I've never once tasted it. I've never put it on my plate. I'm sure it's great, Khani. It's not you, it's me.
That's one secret I'll never tell. XOXO.
We want to
thank
Khani
and
parents
for
opening
up
their
homes
to
us
all
the
time.
Yay!
I would like to thank Connie and Parrots for opening up your home to me for the past 4 years. You guys made me feel at home every Friday night and every single event that you guys put on. And I really appreciate everything that you guys do for us.
I think you've filled a specific niche on campus, and we're all very grateful for all that you do.
Thank you for opening your home to me for 4 years and making me feel welcome, and also introducing a new way of looking at Judaism.
Thank you for keeping your home open, not just on the weekends, but every day. And I know it's open every night, both for events and for students who just want to come and hang out. Your house is always open, and that's something that I really appreciate.
Thank you, Connie and Parrots, for everything that you've done. You've helped me become a better person, and I've learned so much about my Jewish identity and realized the importance of it in my life.
I want to thank Connie and Parrots so much for what they've done for me over my 4 years. Chabad was a central element to my time at Brandeis.
I just want to say thank you to Khani and Parrots really for opening your homes, your hearts, and your family to all of us. And it's really been a pleasure getting to know you over the course of the last 4 years, and I look forward to continuing this relationship for many years to come. So
I didn't grow up in I didn't really grow up in a Jewish community, period, and I was a little bit hesitant when I first came to Chabad because I wasn't sure what to expect, and you guys really showed me something I was missing, and I don't really know how to thank you for that.
I think of my time at Brandeis and all of the incredible people that I met through the Chabad house. I think that the good majority of my friends, my close friends, came from that relationship, and I'm grateful for that.
Hi, Parrots. I just want to thank you for everything that you do. You really make Friday night a really memorable and enjoyable and welcoming experience, and you've really made my Friday night dinners here at Brandeis a lot more special. So.
Connie and Parrots, I want to thank you for opening my mind to new ideas, teaching me new perspectives, and teaching me new messages to let loose and not take myself so seriously.
I want to say thank you to Parrots and Connie. They've done a tremendous amount for me personally and for the community. They've always given me a place to go on Shabbos.
I don't think I would have been as in touch with my Judaism. I mean, Shabbat, Friday night dinners would definitely not have been the same. And I also wouldn't have been able to meet all the people that I did.
I just want to thank Connie and Parrots for making it so easy for me to practice Judaism here in a way that was comfortable for me.
Chabad, my Friday nights would be probably much more boring. I'd have nothing to do. I'd sort of just be sitting around in someone's room, like just doing nothing. Not really celebrating Shabbat as it should be celebrated. Chabad definitely helps me do that.
So thank you so much for the past 4 years. It's really been just enriched my campus life and Jewish life so much by having you guys here on campus.
Thank you, Parrots and Connie, for all that you've provided me. I just hope that you will still be around for my niece. So 17 years from now, hopefully when she goes to Brandeis, you guys will still be around so they can experience the warmth and hospitality.
You don't expect one of like your brightest moments, one of the brightest spots on campus to be the Chabad house of all places. So to have that kind of place where you can have, on the one hand, a really thoughtful, sophisticated conversation about anything from Shas to epistemology of religion, or like a whole wide variety of things that I've discussed with Connie and Parrots.
I just want to say thank you to Connie and Parrots for always making me feel warm and welcome and just really comfortable the past 4 years. So thank you for everything that you guys do.
Thank you, Connie and Parrots, for all that you've done over the past 4 years. I've really enjoyed coming to your house.
Connie and Parrots, you made Shabbat and Jewish life on campus here something that students work to make better for themselves, and it's something that we all want and love and appreciate. And it's thanks to you.
Thank you so much for letting me come back after I threw up on your porch and having 4 years of getting to know you, a great relationship.
And you guys entirely changed my perspective on Chabad, but also on just like, I think twice about judging people because of their religiosity or because of their, their tag or because of their level of observance. Since I know the two of you.
Without Connie and Parrots and the kids and the services provided to us at Chabad, my Brandeis experience would be missing something great. And I want to thank Connie and Parrots and the kids for all they do for us, for the good times and the even better times, to 14 more years.
See friends shaking hands singing, how do you